Find the derivative of y equals the secant of 3x divided by 5x plus 2 quantity squared. So y here is the quotient of two functions. We have the secant of 3x and we have the 5x plus 2 quantity squared. Therefore, the derivative will involve the quotient rule. So the derivative y prime, or dy dx, will be, we'll start with the derivative of the numerator. Derivative of secant is secant tangent. Well, we leave the inside alone, so secant 3x tangent 3x, and then we multiply by the derivative of the inside to complete the chain rule. The derivative of 3x is a 3. Derivative of the numerator times the denominator left alone minus the numerator left alone times the derivative of the denominator. Well, the denominator is a power rule. We bring down the 2. We subtract 1 from it, and then we multiply it by the derivative of its inside, which will be a 5. All of this is divided by the denominator and then squared. So our derivative, y prime, or dy dx, will be, the first term I'm going to move the 3 and the 5x plus 2 squared to the front. It's customary to write the constant and the power function, and then the trig functions. And for that same reason, I'm going to move the 5 and the 2. They multiply each other. That will be a 10. And the 5x plus 2 to the first power, and the secant of 3x. Power functions before trig functions. Now in the denominator we have a 5x plus 2 squared and then squared again. You multiply those, and 2 times 2 is a 4th power. Now in the numerator we're going to look to factor. There's no common factor with the constants, a 3 and a negative 10, in the two terms, so we can't factor a constant out. But there is a 5x plus 2 to the 2 power and to the 1 power. We'll be able to take out 1 power of it. So 5x plus 2 to the first power. Now if we take that out, that will take 1 out here and all of that out there. And that means we will have 3 times 5x plus 2 times secant of 3x tangent of 3x, and then we will have minus 10 times secant of 3x. All this over the denominator of 5x plus 2 to the 4th. Now that we factored a 5x plus 2 in the numerator, we can cancel that 1 power with one of them in the denominator. That will leave us a 3 power in the denominator. You subtract the exponents. So y prime, or dy dx, will now be (3 times 5x plus 2 secant of 3x tangent of 3x minus 10 secant of 3x, all divided by 5x plus 2 cubed. The only thing left to do is to factor a secant of 3x in the numerator. We have one in each term. So we can factor out a secant of 3x. And we're left with 3 times 5x plus 2 times just a tangent of 3x. We're removing the secant of 3x out, so it'll take away both of those. And that means we'll have just a minus 10. And all of that's divided by 5x plus 2 quantity cubed. There's as simple as we can make it. There's our derivative y prime, or dy dx.